NFL on EA Sports. It's the Houston Texans taking on the LA Chargers.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift to the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes
Two
last
touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level.
Hey,
that's when you know you've drafted
you
well,
are
scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And fights through one man. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdowns,
so to chill out everyone's case of the Mondays, the Coors Light is hitting.
In the huddle on each and every play, he can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some that's where I go.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. David is going to find his running back. It's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the gun on 3rd down. David. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And picked up by the Chargers. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Herbert following the turnover. Looking sideline, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Okay, you know my bias is
January is out.
Because of Cup Unity, Chef Class and Nutrition is in.
they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way. What else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Third and long, it's Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And this guy's first 3 passes was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Setting up to throw on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's low. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. Herbert hooking up with Henry that time for the Charger first.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Getting ball moving. Taking my
Give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So the face mask moves them closer, and now 1st and goal. Herbert throwing again. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Here we go. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
You're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if
That-
I'm not
that
mistaken,
does,
correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, the importance gets quadrupled.
That's
And
much.
that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Now one of John Madden's old-time legendary thugs. You know him as Frankie Stachino's father. The rest of the world knows him as the 11 times heavyweight wrestling champion of the world, Vader.
Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number
Give my best to
44
Vera.
of the year. It's a first
Ladies and
down.
gentlemen, Mr. Robert Goulet.
We forgot to be talking about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. Points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here's boy down. Come over here and say that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And
that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of 45.
You said you'd never have to fight.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Work back then, and they're not going to work now. Now put him down.
Me.
I'll be glad to.
See, you can't tell me what to do anymore. I'm not one of your punk students. I'm...
From the gun, David. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
You need to see this.
So
Get
after the
your
run for no
$50
gain, here's
Donald
2nd
Trump
and 10.
goal bar.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Operating from the gun, David, the Charger D making things difficult. It's 4th down. No problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The score, Chargers 7, Texans 3.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
This new Special Forces device turns men into beasts. It burns calories on autopilot by emulating 10,000 crunches and
you need to put some heat on it. It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. To the air again, Herbert. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That third down conversion good for 23.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Allen's got it over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
At the 11-yard line.
One bet.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's 3rd down.
Herbert back to the air. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here we go on 4th down. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Anthony Lynn went for it, but did not get it. And this Texans defense stands tall.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. David. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. LA set to take over again on offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on the fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. He's picked off in his own 47, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding what receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
On 1st and 10, David. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 1st down, David. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
That was just absolute crazy man coverage. Nowhere for them to go to the football. Led to a sack. That's ridiculous to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side, learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board. Well done.
1992 controversy surrounding the WWE Championship, and WWE President Jack Tunney was forced to make a groundbreaking decision that would raise the stakes in the Rumble match.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, and it's the Titans with the lead in the second quarter of play. The Titans seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. 28-7, your final score. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? Find out Let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Situation was added that would change the future of the Royal Rumble and WWE forever.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get through as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figured out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, David. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Leonard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, David. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
From the gun, David.
The winners going on to achieve such tremendous success.
Position on him, and he pulls it in. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
On 1st down, David. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, David.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield and bring it on off. But a nice game there for a 1st down.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They come up on
3rd down. He'll take this one again for a Texans touchdown. 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got range. Finish it off. This time they broke through. That's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Well, they tried to get 2, and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
My gym coach got this and quit meal prepping. Salmon with dill ranch sauce, shrimp with bacon Alfredo, spicy orange pulled pork.
Offense, they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams
What I need to know.
other teams just go, okay, these are the plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk.
Give me the name.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to get them some momentum.
We'll see what they have up their sleeve.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play.
Now turn around.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot
Goodness
race.
gracious.
Touchdown,
Okay.
LA.
What happened to your hair, man? I shaved it off, the Vegas. What happened to yours?
I missed a couple payments. You working?
Chargers are going to retake the lead.
Who are you guys?
So
Who
there,
was the
Charles,
gas
I mean, a
station?
situation where it didn't
God.
matter how far he had to run, he was
He's
not
the
going to
cop.
be denied.
Oh,
And he
you
winds
failed to
up taking
identify
this
yourself.
all the
I
way
was
to the end
busy.
zone.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's
Busy.
face it, your defensive coordinator.
Want him arrested
Tip his cap to him.
for phone battery
Worked.
and breaking and entering. Well, let's just talk about you first. What do you say, dear real?
And that is caught for the 2 points. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. Houston set to take over. On 1st and 10, David, and he just gets rid of it. Throws it
Thunder
away.
in Paradise.
Wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. David. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, David. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. One quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing on 1st down, David. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Operating from the gun. David. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. David. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On first down, David. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And we do talk a lot about how the tight end position has changed in the NFL. Here's a great example. It used to be that they were linemen who occasionally caught passes. Now they're wide receivers who occasionally block people. And right here, this isn't tight end speed. It's definitely wide receiver speed.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
From the gun, David. And with a flag down, he goes down.
So remember the sack if they looks like it could be. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
That takes another down off the series. But the biggest one,
Do you want to tell me
just get the sack. No other chance.
No, not at all.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact caught the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, pick up the yardage. But in this case, it was time to bring it back.
And if you don't, that will be in the nuts. You want to keep up and clean up, but you think don't do it. Keep up clean up. If you don't do these fellows, come on, y'all okay, go ahead and go outside and do something. Because y'all not going to be running up all this all day. And that's doing that. You're not going to do
Essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 26.
He'll throw from the gun.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. To throw again. Herbert. And that's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And Allen's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Receiver of that caliber, that wide open on that play is absolutely beyond me. You've watched tape. You've gone over the scouting report. Your first move should be double or triple him and make sure someone else doesn't beat you.
Well, especially on 3rd down. That's what's really baffling. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Stevens. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First down, Chargers.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On second down now, it's Stevens. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Texans 15.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So now the Texans down by a field goal. A little over 8 ticks to go. Now they need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up first and 10. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He's back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Leonard. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having points at this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Uchenna in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
No surprise. They try to throw the ball, fourth down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up, right?
Hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. And they take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front
You don't work hard.
You're not going to get through the room. Band of brothers attitude. Just us against the world and get it done.
Previous stop tell me you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I'm going to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game? And it says the strengths and weaknesses. Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory when they can hang their head up. So for the Chargers, it's a good fifth win for them as they play out the string. And they'll get another